Hey guys, welcome to the video this week. I'm sorry once again for coming out a little bit later in the week, but I assure you that I'm going to be getting back on schedule here pretty soon. I'm finally starting to get things back in order and under control. I just realized that I had really pushed myself to the limit, and I kind of burned myself out on making videos and content, and it was good to just take a break for a week and not have to like focus on all that stuff. With that being said, there's a specific topic that I want to cover this week that came up over the weekend. So this weekend, I was involved in a wedding between my two good friends, Sam and Kim. Congratulations, you two, on your marriage, and I wish the best for you going forward into the future. Thank you for letting me be part of your day and celebrating that with you. Now, what I would like to do in this video is compare my experience in this wedding compared to some other weddings that I was in, you know, a year ago. 110 pounds more me versus me now. So I actually have some pictures to show, and I just want to kind of get my reaction as we go through them. So let's just jump into some of these pictures, shall we? This one here, this is from my sister's wedding. Here is what I looked like in a tux. So now this one is me at my cousin's wedding. A different tux, different day, but I think this one is where I'm probably heavier in this one than I was in this one. But once again, you just kind of get that overall feel of the enormity that is me, and how uncomfortable I look. Something that is interesting is I really didn't like dressing up in the past, and I still don't like it 100%, but obviously like this time was a little bit different in the sense that I was actually a little bit comfortable, and I'll kind of go into that a little bit more here. But I have one more before picture to show you for the single shots, and that is this one. I looked at this photo and all I could do was cringe, because it's that classic button pull, you barely fit in your clothing kind of photos. And yeah, man, like just looking at this photo, it brings back some of those feelings of not fitting in with the environment, not fitting in with this world, those kind of feelings that I'm glad they're gone now. Let's put it that way. They're slowly fading over time. With each and every pound that I lose, each and every inch that I lose, I'm noticing that I'm starting to belong again. And that sounds like a weird thing to say, but this is the kind of stuff that that would get me when I was super big. Is like, man, I can't even get fitted for a tux right. Or man, I can't even fit in my car. Oh man, you know, I can't even sit on this chair because it'll break. There's these little things that you go through when you're over this size that you just don't even realize, or you just try to forget when you're that size, because it makes you depressed. And this one actually was for my sister's wedding, so this wouldn't have been my heaviest yet. So now, drum roll please. Here is now. So this was from this weekend. This is the tux I got fitted for. Like I said, in the shoulders, you can really see it, and even down into the hips. Just all in all, it looks a lot. I look a lot thinner, guys. I do. And I mean, just look at this difference. Just look at this. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And like, I can't tell you how good I felt this weekend actually being dressed up. Like, it's the first time that I've wore a tux and actually felt good. Like, I felt good. I felt really good about myself. And that, I honestly don't think that's ever happened before. And I felt kind of silly taking these photos, but I was told that I need to, and I'm kind of glad I did now. I think this pose for me, like this was a pose of confidence. I was exuding this confidence that I just couldn't hold back anymore, and that's what this photo was just me goofing around, feeling like I'm on top of the world. I was on the 4th floor of this hotel, and I could just overlook the city of Green Bay. So behold me in my moment. All in all, you can just tell I look so much thinner. And then lastly, what I wanted to cover was the group shots, because when you go into a group shot, you start to gain perspective on how big you actually are too. And that's something with weddings that always frustrated me, was I wore this huge jacket, and it just makes you, I mean, you are bigger, but it makes you feel so much bigger than other people. And once again, that mentality of like, I don't fit in with this crowd, I don't fit in with these people, am I really human? Like, those thoughts go through your head at points. So let me show you this. This is at my cousin's wedding. So this would be me at my heaviest during a wedding. And like, you can just tell it's I don't want to compare myself to others, obviously, but something here doesn't belong is kind of the feeling that I would get looking at these photos. Let me clarify. The feeling that I would get is, man, look at how big this guy is compared to everyone else. And that's something that you tell yourself. I mean, like, just look at that. It's crazy. Because your shoulders get so broad, and because your chest is so big, they just have to give you a bigger jacket, you know? And then there's now. So this was the only, I know this isn't a very good photo to kind of show it, but to me, this right here, this looks like I fit in with the crowd. I finally fit in. And that was always the hardest pill to swallow going into weddings before, was that I knew no matter how much they tried to dress me up, no matter what kind of jacket they gave me or whatever kind of pants they gave me, it wouldn't matter, you know? And this is different. This time I felt like I was one of the guys, you know? I felt like I was one of the people that was a part of that ceremony, was a part of that celebration. This time was so different. It was really good. It was refreshing to be a part of something like that. It's definitely a good feeling. With all that being said, let's head over to the weigh-in. Well, it's that time of the week again. Time to go get weighed. Well, there we have it. A couple more pounds down. Even without getting into the gym this week, I was still able to achieve a little bit of weight loss. Thank you all for your patience while I work through my different struggles here, whether it's through sleep or through scheduling. I'm really trying to get it all under control. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, you guys have a wonderful week.